Welcome to Words of Wisdom and Guidance. How are you today? Welcome to a new week. Welcome to the Monday of a week. Well, it's nearly finished. I've been busy today, but I thought, let me come on. Afternoon, sun is still beaming through the window, so that's lovely. And let's get some guidance, as we always do on our daily, to see where we can go, what it is that we can do, because it's very important. Because sometimes we just need that extra little bit of help, don't we? Keeping that, foot in front of the other, one step at a time, keep going. So let's see what our guidance is. Let's just be open to it today. I have got the Shaman's Dream cards. I did not sleep well last night. My dream state was awful. It was all over the place. I don't know what was going on. Lots of things happening. I couldn't settle. It was awful. I've got my energy cards, and I have got the beautiful, this beautiful tarot. And I love the idea of this sort of wheel. The wheel is turning. It's time for a change. Things are going to start shifting. And when I start dreaming, I know things are shifting, right? Because I don't do a lot of dreaming. When I dream and I remember dreams, they're very important messages. I remember bits and bobs about what I was thinking and doing last night. Horses were involved. And I thought about this morning, that, we are here now at this sort of midway point, or a bit more than a midway point, for the year of the horse. February, it came into play. We've done a lot of releasing, a lot of clearing, a lot of change. There's been a huge amount of solar and lunar activity with eclipses, as well as a lot of planetary realignments, alignments. It's been crazy energy. And that is the year of the horse, isn't it? This crazier. But now I feel like it's this, I can see the horses sort of galloping on a very firm, plain sort of way. I think we might have to get a horse card. But it's very much this sort of feeling at the minute. We're in this transformation. And we don't know what the end result is. We don't know what the destiny is. We just know that we are on this journey. And we're being realigned in order to be able to progress. Keep going. So let us see what our guidance is with the calendar today. It's not that you are worse than others, but that you haven't put in enough effort. Adversity often contains opportunity. So what do you do when you sort of feel like, there's a lot happening and what have you? Do you go and hide? Do you ignore? Or are you actually starting to face? Are you putting in the effort? Are you starting to really try and make the changes that you keep promising yourself, that you keep saying that you're going to do? Because here's the thing. The minute we are saying something, we are putting it out to the universe. But when we're not following fear through, the universe is saying, well, there we are. You're not wanting it, are you? You're not really putting in that effort. You're not really making that change. And so the universe will keep giving you the same stuff over and over and over again until. This is why we talk about breaking cycles, changing our life path, our soul path, being redirected in some way. Whatever it is that this is your final sort of stage of releasing. You're on this even plane. Everything that's coming up to you now is to just clearly show you, are there any things that you still need to maybe think about and talk about and change and all of these things. If you don't want to, that's fine. You can change your mind. You can say something different. And that's not a bad thing, because if it hasn't worked before, then maybe it's time to think about those changes. Put the effort into yourself now. Really try your best to do that. Okay. All right. So we are going with our significator card as usual, the Inner Temple Oracle. Let's see what our guidance is. We've been getting quite a lot of this sort of double cards where we're not sure about balance, keeping stable, understanding the importance of the focus. So let's just see if that's still the case and still coming out for us at this stage as we start this brand new week. And of course we are going towards You got it, the full moon and another eclipse. So it's important. So we have got the beauty way. All right, how you're seeing things, how you are progressing. Are you putting in the effort? We have got the beautiful lotus flower coming out and blossoming. We've been talking about the lotus flower. In actual fact, this card came out yesterday's reading, and it's all about enlightenment, and I've kept it here on my stand. So this awakening, this seed of awakening, this sort of awareness, this path of liberation, this is what this is about right now. And I couldn't have explained it worse. So this is explaining it a lot better for you. This sort of change, it's an ascension. It's about deep truths. It's about really looking into. There's almost like a mirror here, something that's maybe mirroring for you. You can see very clearly, but it's all in balance. Okay, we're going to read the beauty way. Things that are mirroring you are there to make you pay attention or ask you to pay attention. All right, the beauty way. Beauty is about much more than appearance. Beauty always has a deeper purpose, and it doesn't try to be anything other than what it is, which is why it takes our breath away. Life is beautiful, but it isn't pretty. Beauty is very different from pretty. Pretty is perfect, but it's static, fixed, paper thin. It holds no substance. It has no depth and is not really alive. Pretty never lasts, but beauty is timeless. So beauty holds the essence of life. It contains within it the great mystery. Birth and death are beautiful. Love is beautiful. Friendship is beautiful. Growth is beautiful. All things that are beautiful have a tension within them. Perhaps it's this tension that makes them beautiful. For we appreciate how much of a blessing and a miracle they are when we witness them in their fleeting state. In that never to be seen again moment, babies are beautiful, flowers are beautiful, the ocean is beautiful, life is beautiful, you are beautiful. Beauty transforms the beholder through its brutal honesty. It activates the breath of life as we exhale in awe, and this brings us into the present moment. If you open your eyes, you'll see that this world is made of such beauty. And if you do your best to acknowledge it when you can, you'll be brought instantly into the present moment. You'll be inspired to embrace your true nature and sacred purpose, for it's the fact that all things change that makes them all the more beautiful in each moment. This card is a reminder to seek the beauty of this world and your life, and in turn to create beauty wherever you go. So your inner temple activation, I open my heart to see the beauty that's all around me. Very, very lovely start to the week. Really having that open honesty about you, about your surroundings, about what you have. It's all about that sort of deep knowing that that beauty is shining from within. Our light, our inner light, is our beauty, and that's what the lotus flower really represents, this beautiful coming out of this dark murky waters into a light and flowering and seeding, blooming and seeding. This is what we can do as we go forward on our path. Energy cards, let's go. So what is our energy cards going to guide us with as well as we go into our week? What is our guidance for today, please, spirits? Inner beauty, the beauty way, being really open to finding your beauty within you, trusting in the process. You can do that. It's not that that you're worse than others, but that you haven't put enough effort in. Put it in. Okay, really start to focus on this. We've got straight away hostilities. Interesting card that has come out. Very different energy to the beauty way. And we have got strategy. Okay, so there's something about strategy and hostilities that is coming out for you. What is this all about? This is this week, you know, this clearing, keeping it up, keep it up, keep up the clearing. The garden and the gate, wishing now, ready, I'm prepared to make that move. I can see beyond, I have the key, okay? I am being prepared. and action. Okay, so very different cards here on the table, and walking away is at the bottom. But let's just go with these four for now and read 26 hostilities. I don't often get that card, so it's quite a intriguing one today. It's about aggressive energy, obviously. When it comes upright, it reveals a situation where hostilities towards you are about to be or have already been engaged. The aggressive energy may be verbal or emotional, with someone in your environment being excessively critical, demanding, or hurtful. In a work or a social situation, there may be backstabbing or out-and-out slander going on. This is different from the deceit card because the hostile energies are more apparent or more overt. In fact, you may have been living with them for some time. But whether this is a new or an old energy, now is the time to regain control. Allowing dishonoring treatment from others is an open invitation to the universe to send you more. What did I just say? So whatever you've been putting out, and even if you're not putting in that effort, you're saying to the universe, okay, so it's time for a new strategy. Spirit wants you to be prepared and ready for that book to open, for that new chapter. This is divinely orchestrated and guided. Being prepared, being ready, having the key, knowing you have the key, okay? And then being able to take the action when the time is right. Whether there's still a bit of shadow energy around, you can still transmute it. It's about this sort of being very aware that you're seeding and blooming at the same time. So it's time to take action with this, okay? Stand up for yourself. Have the courage to do so. I am receiving the peaceful, harmonious treatment I deserve in my life. I set boundaries, make responsible requests, and make my expectations clear. So we've got 21, which is a 4. Making a plan. All right, consider any potential change in the course that may be needed. And that's what I said to you. If it hasn't worked, possibly it's needed right now, okay? Don't say that. The cards always confirm what I talk about because it's channeling. So it comes down for a reason. This card is telling you to spend some time setting things in order. It's time to gain full control. Add thought to action. Add thought to action. Thought to action. Does that make it clear for you, my friend? Absolutely, it is time. As you set your sights on the road ahead. So I plan the necessary steps to achieve my goals. I'm willing to take action in that direction. I am flexible, persistent, and I am prepared. So Spirit is saying it's time. The garden and the gate, your personal happiness, what you want, what you need. Okay, the beauty way, your inner light, shine it now. Let that be your guide. Okay, Shaman's Dream will give us a little bit more insight into this, please, as guidance. Try and, if you can, unlike me, remember your dreams, write them down. Okay, let them, you know, this is your sort of preparation, putting in effort, really paying attention right now. Okay, that's what Spirit wants you to do. Pay attention right now. Very good. Okay, Shaman's Dream, please. Right, what do we need to know? Oh, okay. Bold step forward, 55. It's a bold step forward. The farther gate. Look, we're on our way. The gate is right in the distance there, but this gate here is open. There's the other one. So remember I said to you between the lunar and the solar and the lunar eclipse, between the new moon and the full moon, there is this period. There's this sort of flattening out. I can see the horses running. This is what I was sort of feeling last night in my dreams. So bold step forward for you. And clarity and organization, number 1. There it is, a tidy house. So get your house in order. Okay, it's a new strategy. All right, you do not need to put up with hostility. You do not need to put up with things that are not working for you anymore. Okay, Spirit wants you to know it is time to make the move. Confidence in your magic. All right, Magician's Sword. Look at that, number 37, a 10 again. So new beginning. Have confidence in yourself now. Find that you have changed, that you no longer need to put up with whatever it is. All right? It is about you. This is your journey. This is your time. So it's time to change. Number 55, further gate. So when the further gate card shows up, it is a clear call to lift your eyes to the horizon and begin to walk towards your future. Trust that your forward movement will lead you to a new destination. Okay, action, forward movement. The Father Gate comes to tell you that an ending is at hand. Let it peel away like an old skin. Do not hesitate. Cross the threshold boldly. The gate is open. The next landscape of your life is within reach. And if you sit with the beauty way in your balance, knowing that you are shining your light, knowing what the light is that you're shining, because that's what you're getting back from the universe. A gift of the Father Gate is to bring you to the fullest expression of your gifts, perhaps for the first time. It's an invitation to a sacred passage, to a discovery, and both great challenges and opportunities. It's not a graduation. There are no rewards other than the exploration itself. You have been a farmer far too long, tilling the hard soil that now bears little fruit for you. So it's time to put your explorer hat on once again. All right? Hasn't worked, not been working. You know this. Deep down, you know this. Okay? So really get going. It's time. You have the key. So, number 1. If your emotional world feels messy and unruly, you can't seem to get clear, it's time to see how your environment is affecting you. Although your inner world has a huge impact on what shows up in your outer world, the reverse is also true. So you can be influenced by the people who populate your daily life, the energy of the objects you are surrounding yourself, everything in your surroundings. Now is the time for an inventory and full clearing of your environment. Ask for clarity from your relationships and do not make assumptions at this time. Hostilities, remember, clear and unambiguous communication is key. You may choose to let go of some people from your life when this shows up. This is a good thing. Otherwise, you might stay in these relationships too long out of a sense of obligation and social courtesy, when in truth, there is nothing holding you together. Be impeccable with your words, say what you mean, and be willing to make whatever changes are necessary. Boundaries. Remember, you do not need to put up with it anymore. If you know you are doing the right thing, it doesn't matter who has an opinion. That said, right now, once you are sure your proverbial house is a tidy one, there is a release of energy to begin new things. Just in time for the full moon. To enjoy life, to know with certainty you are on the right path. A magician's sword is telling you, confidence in your magic. Nothing can stop you. The beauty you seek is within you. When the magician's sword appears, you are called to cut the cords that bind you to old thoughts, forms and beliefs, or to friends who are not true. With the power of the magician's sword, nothing can stop you, hurt you, or turn you away from the beauty you seek or the goal you desire with all your heart. The sword is a tool, not a weapon, so make sure you wield it wisely for the greater good. Find the stuck places where you are kept tethered to a toxic person, a particular location, or a faulty thought or belief. Let the blade do its magic. You have a large endowment of magic available to you when you believe in miracles. But don't look to the heavens to grant you a wish. Look within. Use the magician's sword to cut through limiting beliefs and focus your intention in order to create that you wish. You have all the tools you need for the task at hand. You need only master the wherewithal to deploy the resources you need. Like I said, you're prepared. You have everything you need. You're carrying it. Okay? Step forward. Take action. It is an instrument calling for decisive action. And remember, the sword is alive with a wisdom you can summon to help you find the best course of action. So you need to take it. Take the best course of action, the new strategy. Okay? Do not hesitate, act. So whatever you know to be true for you right now, yeah, it's time. It is time. Put the work in, put the effort in, make the changes. No more hesitation. No more hesitation. All right. I just want to give these a little shuffle. My card's a little bit bent. I don't know how. They've got a little bit bent, but there we are. All right, let's go. Let's ask. Please, can we have an overall energy now for today from our beautiful tarot deck? Let's have a little look what is going on here. What is going on? We have got something on top of the further gate. What about a tidy house? Clarity, organization. The Six of Wands is on top of the Sword of Magic. Anything else, please? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. No, 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 no. That's it. We'll take the Hermit. I'm not taking all of these. Okay. Oh, and we have the Devil. So the Devil, I think, because it's over here, being flung over there, it's almost like this hostilities card. It was the first one out. This is saying you aren't trapped. You thought you were. Okay. The Devil card showing up really is about standing your ground now, trusting on what you have. The Hermit is, you know, shining your inner light. The Hermit has the light. Okay. Staying in your true self, facing your true north, I'm hearing. Let your Hermit, maybe you've been working on yourself a little while. You know, the beauty way is, you know, look at these two. They're just sitting there working on themselves, working on things. Okay. Coming up with a new strategy, tidying up the house. Okay. We have got the Two of Cups on the garden and the gate. And the bold step forward. So it could be about, you know, following your heart with love, following yourself with love. Remember, we have two on the beauty way here. You might meet somebody that really will open your heart and you will be ready to take action because of this guidance that you might receive in a very loving and beautiful way. We've also got the Six of Wands. My cards have stuck together. I'm annoyed. The Six of Wands, okay, which is about victory. So confidence, going forward, new strategy. Look, he's being followed. He's being adhered to. And we have got, my cards are ruined. Oh dear, Four of Wands and Temperance. Look at my card, got all stuck. So Temperance is about higher self, learning, knowledge. Also it's Sagittarius energy, it's fire energy. But it's also about pouring from your own cup. Look, he's pouring happily from his own cup here. All right, looking after yourself, knowing that you are in the right direction. And then we have this beautiful Four of Wands, which is, again, it can be a bit of a marriage, a relationship card. We've got Two of Cups and the Four of Wands coming out. So possibly this next step forward, taking that bold move, maybe it's about risking the idea of being in love again and finding somebody that loves, you know, trusting in that situation again. Perhaps you just, you know, haven't for a long time. The Ten of Pentacles, stability, foundation. You know, you don't want to do it on your own. You want to have all of this beautiful stability and happiness with somebody, then that'll be fine. Okay, that's what is going to be coming in for you. So very clearly, okay, it is time today to make sure that as we go through this week, you tidy up, you do your house, stay in your lane, focusing on what you want. Okay, you are no longer trapped. Okay, the hostility card, don't allow this to be something that will knock you off balance, because you are ready. You know, you're pouring from your own cup. You are ready for a new beginning and possibly love, relationships, happiness, family, contentment. But take the action. Okay, you have all that you need. The foundation is there for you. The resources are there for you, as we read. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading today. It's beautiful, really, really beautiful. So it's not that you are worse than others, but it's you just need to put in a little bit more of that effort, okay? Keep going. We're on that even playing field. We're allowing for this to become something that it needs to become for us. Okay, take your action when you are really ready to take your action. Let the house get tidy up. It's not figuratively speaking, okay? But you could literally want to do any tidying. If you're feeling that, I mean, we've been doing this for the last week or so. It could still be a bit lingering, especially if you know, this sort of devil energy, this hostility lingers a little bit, that maybe you just need to tidy up a little bit more, but it is about just letting it go. Let it go. Okay. All right, well, there's your daily guidance. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe so we can keep this beautiful channeling together, because other people might need to hear some guidance as well on a daily basis. So thank you so much for listening. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.